Hey Aries, welcome back for a weekly reading. I typically pre-record these anyway, but I'm going to be on vacation. These won't be very long, but they wanted me to show this. Someone needed to take a screenshot of this. She is a mountain moving, a giant slaying, world-changing warrior. She walks with Jesus. That is her game-changing strategy. Philippians 4:13 and Isaiah 41:10. Aries 4:13, and if you just say 4:11, that is in your season. So I say that because there's a powerful message here that it's time for you to really own your power. You are afraid of your own power, and that is not a typical trade of, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I couldn't get the mute button in time. You are a powerful sign when it comes to initiating things, but they're saying you are someone who's went through a lot of experiences. Let me turn this light off. Let me pause this and turn this light off. Okay. You are someone who has went through a lot of experiences at once. It's like you were hit with a lot of things. It just felt like the domino effect of problem. And they're saying it beat you down. It's kind of killed your spirit, where you've lost some mojo. You've lost your spark. And it's time to find that again. It's time to remember you're a badass. Life is tough, but you're tougher. Okay, you can move mountains. You can slay the giant. Right? You are a warrior who is here to change the world. You have a calling on your life, and it feels weird because your life you went down this one path, but now you're being asked to go down this path, which is completely different. Well, you built a life going down this path, which means you built friendships, you built occupations, you built families all around this path. And now you've been asked to go a completely different direction, which means you're going to have a whole new set of friends, possibly new family for some of you, and new occupations. And it's scary. It's a very scary thing to have so much change and not have any certainty of whether things are going to pan out in a positive way, a way that's pleasing to you. But they're saying it's never going to pan out if you don't try and you don't go at it. It's like you went through all the hardships, you went through the hard stuff. Don't let it keep you down. It beat you down, and you accepted the beating, and you got back up, but you got back up and you stayed where you are. It's time to get back up and find that spark again. It's time to get back up and feel like you have something to live for other than what you have around you. You're not satisfied with your surroundings. You're not satisfied with the people that you talk to every day. A lot of things within you has changed. What you desire, what you think about, what you like to do, what you spend your time on. You're just a different person, and you want to be around people who understand you, which is down that new path. And you know that, and you keep dreaming about that path. But the actual taking the action has been so scary for you. And this, you are a sign where you initiate things, but you're having a hard time initiating this path because you're afraid, okay, everything over here has turned out terribly. That's what it has felt like for a while. It's like the more you try, the harder, the worse it feels. And you think if you go down this new path where you know nothing, where you're insecure, you think it's going to turn out worse because you feel insecure about it. But it's not. You're going to find that this path is inviting. This path frees up your time and puts a lot of money in your bank account. You are going to find that you find your confidence on this path. You are going to find that you feel inspired on this path. You're going to find that you enjoy waking up every day, excited about what the day has to bring, instead of like, oh, just give me 5 more minutes in bed. No, you're going to wake up wanting to start your day, but you're never going to know that you enjoy it until you actually take that step and just start and stay consistent with it for a little bit. They're saying within 3 weeks, you are going to say, why did I wait so long to do this? I am such an idiot, that's what they're going to say. It's like they're tapping my left calf. So it's something, there's more creativity, more freedom for you on this path. Where you're used to being in bondage, and they don't want you to be in that bondage anymore. They want you to feel the freedom. Okay, so let's see. They want me to use these little cards. They are gifted to me from a subscriber. Thank you so much for these. I love the messages on them. And when I got them, the energy was very high vibe. 33 on the clock as I said that. All of them? Okay. Daily progress, one step at a time. All right, this song, one step at a time, there's no need to rush. It's like learning to climb or falling in love. And then I cannot remember the rest for the life of me, but that verse kept playing in my head earlier for another sign that I did. And it's from Jordan Sparks. One Step at a Time, I believe, is the title. So just look that up. And please listen to it because they're saying it's important for you. Daily progress. Each day brings a new opportunity to move forward, no matter how small the step. Small progress is progress, and every bit counts. Remember, it's the tiny, consistent efforts that build significant achievements. Keep going, and you'll reach your destination. Okay? It's like the tortoise and the hare, Don't burn yourself out and be inconsistent, because those breaks of it, when you're inconsistent, those breaks are much longer than your consistent periods where you make progress. I am present. Live in the now moment. I love this. You see how this cat, which is very unorthodox for it to look at a bird and smile like that, really. I think that's so funny. But you see how it's enjoying this little critter on its head? I love that. And this critter is over here singing and eyes are closed, having a good old time. So the example they gave here is when you sit down to eat breakfast, sit down and really be present and savor your breakfast. Be very engaged in what you're eating. Don't sit down at breakfast thinking, oh, I gotta get here, I gotta do this today, I gotta pick up the dry cleaner at this time. No, be present with your food. That's why people get so stressed out. They get too forward thinking. It's like, be forward thinking in the goals, like the dream, the big project, the big idea, but be present in the details. And live in the moment and let it feel good to you. That's how you know that you're on the right track, as if it feels good. Okay. Breathe in the present, breathe out the past. When life gets stressful, take a deep breath and release your worries as you exhale. Remind yourself, I'm present. The past is done and the future is uncertain. By focusing on the present moment, you can find peace and enhance your quality of life. Okay. Now we have, I am young. There you go. It doesn't matter your age. It does not matter. I heard this story. It was on some type of master class for Mind Valley. And it was of a man who had learned how to master a certain vibration through some type of technique. And he's 80 years old and he mastered painting. He mastered how to play the piano. He mastered saxophone because he would just do these breathing techniques in meditation and wake up and be like a savant. So it doesn't matter what age you are. They want you to be young of mind and young of heart. You are never too old to feel young. Age should never be a barrier to pursuing your ambitions. Stay youthful in spirit and curiosity, embracing vitality, a mindset that transcends age. Stay enthusiastic, determined, and ready to conquer, because life's too short to let age slow you down. I like these cards. They are so cute. Okay. They want me to get a couple health cards. Health has been a big thing for the past week. Okay. Give yourself credit. You have made progress. You haven't fully given up. All right. Somebody with an endomorph body type here. Heavier bone structure. Gain weight easily and struggle to lose it. Thick rib cage, wide hips, and shorter limbs. Takes hard work to lean out. Don't give up. Give yourself credit. Okay? Any progress is progress. They also said don't pay a lot of attention to the scale. They really do want you to pick up the weights more, and they're saying do it at home. You don't need a gym membership. They're saying, I'm talking to someone who's feeling a little self-conscious. They want you to do it at home, and they want you to pick up like some dumbbells or do body weight workouts. And something about watching The Biggest Loser, there's a lot of not to watch it for the sob stories about why people are doing it, why they want to be on the show, and or for the competition itself. It's for all of the knowledge you're going to learn just by watching the show. Plus, it's exciting to see, you know, who's made progress and what they're doing. There's so much you can learn from watching that that's beneficial. It's not about, you know, watching it for the competition. Okay, they do recommend that. Okay, paleo diet. Okay, the paleo diet advocates eating whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean meats, nuts, and seeds. It restricts the consumption of processed foods, grains, sugar, and dairy. This card came out in a reading earlier I did today, and it's for the readings. I'm guessing by the time you get this will be from last week. Early quitter. This is, didn't I say something about being consistent? Yeah, one step at a time. That's why, you know, adopt like the 60-40 plan for now. But really, if you can do it, you could really benefit from a detox, like a cleanse with some smoothies. You could really benefit from that. It would make you feel like $1,000,000. And if you do that by day 3, you will not, it cuts out your craving for sugar. I promise you, I've done it many times. If you do that, you have smoothies, which is just fruit, with fruit and vegetables. I like the Svelte training. It's SVELTE training.com. It's with Mere, MERE. I love her program. She has a 10-day detox for especially for rebalancing your metabolism for middle-aged women. I'm 43, so that's what I love about her. She really helps. She's healed things in me that doctors couldn't for years. So please, somebody needs to hear that. That's what you need to do. It's like that detox will take away the craving for sugar and a lot of carbs, a lot of things that you're eating right now that's putting on extra pounds that could easily come off. Okay. That is that. They want you to stop and stretch more. Now I need to do it. Especially your chest. You're closing your body in too much. Take up space in the world. Pull those shoulders back. You know, pull your arms behind your back. Put it and hold your hands together. You know, and breathe. Arms up in the air. I wish that you guys could see me. But, you know, just kind of move. Let your body. There's too much tense. There's a lot of tenseness. Too much sitting. Do some more squatting to the ground would be beneficial as well. Just to break up those dense energy pockets. And take some deep breaths. I also heard pay attention to the behavior of the birds around you right now. There are birds around you that are showing weird behavior, and they want you to kind of look up the spiritual meaning of that and piece it together for what it means for you in your life. Okay. Okay, they want you to know this is with early quitter. And they're saying this is kind of a pattern of behavior. So whether it's for work, whether it's in a relationship, or whether it's for your health, you know, you tend to give up a little too soon before you can really see results or have something reciprocated. Just stick with it a little longer. They said 2 to 3 weeks. Stick with it long enough and you're going to see a big difference, a big payout. Not only for your physicality, but for something happening, unlocking inside of you for your spiritual abilities, which are your spiritual gifts that a lot of readers say. But Source is getting away from that. They want you to know anyone can do this. So it's like it's an ability that you have. Anyone is able to do this. So they don't want people saying it's like a gift. certain people are gifted and other people are not. No, anybody can do it. Okay. All right. Your independence right now all depends on you. And it's, you see how this fell out sideways? Your abundance, your financial stability, your happiness, your health, all depends on you right now. It's all about you quitting too early. You have to stay consistent. You need to show yourself at least 2 to 3 weeks of consistency before you're going to realize, oh my gosh, I finally get what Source has been saying all along. I wish I would have stuck with it years ago. That's the conversation you're going to have. And you can have it in as little as 2 to 3 weeks if you start today. All right. That is what they have for you. I love you so much, Aries. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.